You know who needs 100 amazing job search tips and advice? You do, and they're a gift to you from me. You'll get these free resources when you register for Break the Six-Figure Salary Barrier, Master Your Executive Job Search, a free training webinar for you. Visit 5strengths.com/webinar to register now. That's 5strengths.com/webinar. It's for smart executives like you who are ready to take the next giant step in their careers. Now on to the show. Hello and welcome to the Job Search Podcast. I'm Amy L. Adler at 5 Strengths Career Transition Experts. I write resumes for executives and help them transition from where they are in their careers to where they want to be. Today I want to talk to you about career search efficiency and give you 5 simple strategies that can help you organize your current situation, your desk, your mental space, so that you can engage in a job search that makes sense for you in a quick and easy way. It's always a mistake to start a job search without having a good, clear sense of what you want. But sometimes clarity comes more quickly when your mental space is where you need it to be and your physical space matches that mental clarity. So, strategy number 1, clean your desk. Yes, it's a simple recommendation. Clean your desk. They say that a cluttered desk is the sign of a creative mind, but it's also a sign you've gotten off track with whatever your plan was. Take 15 minutes every morning to go through that stack of papers or file your bills or whatever it is, and put all those business cards you collected into stacks. Make sure that your physical space invites clear thinking, good work, efficiency. So your strategy then is to pick up all those business cards and put them into sandwich baggies. You can label the outside of the bag with industry or company names or other types of contacts, and you'll have the cards neatly stacked when you need them. One good thing you can do with these business cards is get them off your desk and into LinkedIn. Connect with every single person whose name you have on a card, and make sure that you customize your LinkedIn invitation with how you met that person or something relevant to them. And you will be extremely surprised to see how many people are willing to accept your connection. Number 2, once you've cleaned your desk, make a list of the contacts that you've been meaning to call. So not just connecting on LinkedIn, but get your networking strategy off the ground by figuring out who you need to talk to in person. So bring that business card into life. Show that you are a human being to another human being and build your network accordingly. To use this critical network that you are building down the road, you'll have to have started with maybe 1 or 2 people, remembering what they said and making plans to reach out to them again, as well as asking them who else you can talk to. So let's say you have this list of names, but it seems pretty disjointed and you don't know exactly how to handle it. Build a spreadsheet. Label the columns with name, dates, subject, industry, and anything else you find relevant to your future job search. And keep this record of your contacts up to date. And you'll always have a handy reference for your networking strategy. And again, this is a subset, of course, of all of your LinkedIn contacts, which are going to be much broader than this very specific networking strategy that you're going to use just for your job search. And speaking of LinkedIn, number 3 is go ahead and update your LinkedIn status or answer a LinkedIn question. Remind your LinkedIn contacts that you're still in the game and that you are truly an expert in the thing you do. Pick a question or 2 and deliver great resources. You'll prove yourself to be an expert online and likely gain some new followers and some new connections. And of course, if somebody is willing to look at your profile because they've read something interesting about you that you've posted, make sure that you return the favor and that you look at their profile or connect with them. That'll make them feel really good and make them feel like you're paying attention. Number 4, take it offline. Read a book on career strategy. There's so many books in that bookstore that I visit every week. There are dozens of them. Clear your mind, get some new information, and maybe a great cup of coffee, and sit down with yourself for an hour and learn something new. So maybe if you don't know which is the best book right now, poll your LinkedIn network. Ask them, what's the best book you've read on improving your career search or your industry standing? You'll get some amazing advice. And again, effortlessly build your networking connection base. Last but not least, number 5, do whatever it was you were planning to do for your career search but got sidetracked. I don't know what that is. I don't know what's been lurking in the corners of your mind, but I think you know. And the truth is, we all get sidetracked. It's human nature to be attracted to the next best thing, the bright, shiny object syndrome. But I'm pretty sure you've had something in your head that you've been meaning to do that you keep putting off. So set a time and a date to do this one thing and commit to getting it done. So your simple strategy for today to do this is write this one thing down. Someone once said, I love this phrase, that a goal is a wish until you write it down. So make this one thing an actual task with deadlines and boundaries, and use verbs that you are going to think about in terms of the action of getting it done. Now, with this sentence that starts with a verb, put this goal on an index card and tape it above your desk. When you are finished with that goal, and you can proudly check that off your list of things to do, hang up another index card with another goal. You'll be amazed at how much you can complete and how far your own personal strategy will take you. Thanks again for listening to this little bit on strategies for career search efficiency. I'm Amy L. Adler, and you can always find me at 5strengths.com, and you can always call me at 801-810-5627. Once again, I'm always amazed when people call me and talk about how their job search is going and how my advice has helped them. And I think one thing they don't realize is that I am absolutely here to help. And as much as I say it, people are kind of surprised that I'm willing to sit down with them and talk about what they need to unravel or think about as far as their job search is concerned. So I invite you to do the same thing. If you are wondering whether to call, the answer is always yes. And again, you can find me at 801-810-5627. Thanks.